Welcome back everyone to part 3 of me playing Patrician 3. Yeah. So let's look what we're doing. Maybe you can see there's a little bit of a difference in the game right now. It probably looks a little bit different. Maybe it's widescreen rather than that weird square, as if we're playing on a really old computer. So yeah, this should be HD 1080p because I downloaded a mod for the game which allows you to play it in HD, except for the menus, unfortunately. So they won't change. Anyway, let's see what we're doing. I can't really remember what we were doing. I think I was supposed to build a new ship, right? So let's see. Let's see what we need. Okay, we need cloth. So let's wait until we get some more cloth and build the ship. Oh no, we need pitch. Great. I'm gonna put some pitch in the warehouse, as I usually do. So maybe if you follow my main channel, you will have seen the video I posted yesterday about Chelsea. I think it was a teaser for a show she's about to do where she praises the virtues of being a single woman, and I thought that the video was quite how shall I put this? I'm not really sure if it was serious. I don't think it was, but it wasn't very intelligent, if you will. The things she said sounded really stupid to me. So I made a little bit of fun of that, fun of her, and yeah, maybe I was thinking maybe it's like a new version of. Or the female version of MGTOW. Don't know if you know about MGTOW, but MGTOW, MGTOW, stands for men going their own way. I think that's it. Yeah, men going their own way, and it's usually men that are extremely pissed off at women, and they actually think they're all the same, and they don't want to have a relationship with a woman. Now, I personally, I would never go that far. I don't think that women are all that bad. Sure, there are some bad women out there, some gold diggers, if you will, which are, as Bill Burr says, the wife beaters for men. But yeah, I think the majority of them are just fine. Sure, there are some feminists which you've got to watch out for, but if she's in any way intelligent, she'll soon drop that phase and stop being a feminist and see that feminism doesn't really fight for the equality among the sexes, as people often say when they quote, well, they say more when they quote the dictionary definition. They'll say something like, it's the social, political, and something equality of the sexes. Now, today I watched an old video where it's a quote-unquote social experiment where a guy is being harassed by a girl, a really attractive girl, by the way. And he says, you know, I don't want to have sex with you. Go away from me. I don't want to have any sex with you. Just leave me alone. And the women that walk by, they actually say, "You go, girl," or something like that, which is really insane. Especially when the guy does it, every woman stops him from doing it. And says, no, you can't touch her like that. And even if he says, that's my girlfriend, they'll still say something like, well, you shouldn't touch her like that. And he's just touching her butt or something. But there was this one part where even a guy walked by, and he was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? She wants to have sex with you. Why are you saying no? She's really hot. She's fine," or something. He said something like that. And well, that also says something about an unfortunate truth about most men, that they don't really care. They just want to fuck. It doesn't really matter. Anything beyond the physical appearance is irrelevant. So if it's an attractive woman, and I just took a bath. If it's an attractive woman, then it doesn't really matter. You should just have sex with her. Well, that's not my my philosophy of life. I would never do something like that. But yeah, they think that is a good point. So then they switch it around, right? And the by the way, the ship is done. I didn't see any comments in the video description, in the video comment section, so I'm just gonna give it a name. Forever Alone. But yeah, they switch it around, and then the guy starts harassing the girl, and then men and women respond incredibly aggressively towards the dude, because, well, he shouldn't be harassing the girl. But it's strange that the other way around, it doesn't really matter, right? So personally, I don't mind, because I think that women do need protecting if they're being harassed, because an average woman can't stand up to an average man, and that's an unfortunate truth. And those who deny it are simply, well, blind, if you ask me. So I'm fine with that. But if feminism is for the equality among the sexes on the grounds of the social blah 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 blah, that bullshit on, then I was almost switching to Dutch there. Anyway, so if that's the case, then it seems strange to me that they won't say anything about that fact, that men are, when they're harassed, they're just disregarded, even laughed at for not having sex with the girl. Anyway, I need to focus right now. Okay, we're gonna call this East Stream Goods, and then we're gonna switch the captain to this ship, and then we're gonna send him on his way on the same routes. East. Oh, Stream Goods. Load. Now I've got a ship without a captain, so what I'll do is I'll probably look for another captain, just to have it ready, so I don't need to worry about anything else. I'll go to Cologne, because I think they're selling cheap wine. Yeah, if I max it out, it's 200, so that's 150 barrels. Let's get a captain. Oh crap, no captain. Well, yeah, let's just go back. So yeah, that was a video I saw, and I thought it was quite strange that it's not something you hear feminists talking about as something that should be addressed. But the same goes for example, the rapes that go on in prison. I mean, it turns out that the majority of men get raped in prison, and I believe that, I'm not really sure, I have to check this, but the majority of rapes are rapes of men in general. And if that's the case, then their silence with regards to the rape of men in prison is highly hypocritical, because they'll go so far as to say that in the US, there's an actual rape culture going on campuses at least. And I'm not really sure what that's supposed to mean, because a rape culture means that it's part of the identity of a university, that remove this, that rape is part of that community. But that's well, it happens. I wouldn't deny that, but to say that it's a culture of rape seems to me extremely incorrect. I mean, let me just do this because I can't think and do this at the same time. I'm a typical man. Let's do that. That's out. I'll move this. Buy wine, maximum of, let's see, 210, something like that. And send him on his way. Anyway, so yeah, what I was saying was, so the feminists call the campus culture a rape culture, which means that it's somehow endorsed or just disregarded that people are raped, and that's I can't believe that that is true. There's definitely people doing something about people who are accused of rape. And they'll also say something like 1 in 4 women are raped in the U.S. campus or on the U.S. campus, which seems to me totally absurd as well. I mean, that means that well, that's just an incredible amount of people that are raped, and it seems to me strange that people would continue to send their 18-year-old daughters to campuses if they're continually raped there, or there's a chance of 1 in 4 that you'll get raped. I would definitely not send them to college or university. Excuse me. If that were the case. So I think it also has something to do with the fact that these women, these feminists, say that, wait, no trade route designation specified. What is that? By maximum. Transfer to office. Okay, well then that's fine. So why aren't you? Well, let's add a few more burgers and Groningen. Okay, it works now. So yeah, these women apparently they call, I don't know, when you touch a girl's hand or something like that, or I don't know, ask for their phone number or something like that, they call that being raped, and it's just absolutely insane to me that women who say that aren't immediately ostracized from or suspended from university, because clearly if you think that being asked for your phone, somebody asks you for your phone number, if you think that is rape, then there must be something definitely wrong with you. Let's turn the music off because it's way too loud, and yeah, the videos can go down as well, and the music isn't that good anyway. This game. Okay. Yay! I've gone up to merchant. That's great. Yeah, let's see. Let's look at the other ships. How they're doing. Okay. By the way, anyway, let's talk about guilds right now. So you see this white building? I can join this guild, which is a trading guild, and it'll ask for some money. So the lower rank you are, the less money they'll ask. So the smartest thing is to to join them as quick as you can. So once you've joined, you're welcomed in the guild, and you can that's the wrong button. You can look at, for example, auctions. Sometimes traders will auction off boats that they or ships that they won't use or don't use it anymore. You can see convoys, which are protected convoys that go to certain locations. I generally never use these because it seems to me absolutely pointless. If I need protection, I'll make my own convoy with a ship with cannons on it, and usually that's fine. You can also see the members of the guild. So this is the Conrad Magnus, the inexperienced trader Conrad Magnus from Lubeck. Opened his first trading office on March 1st, 1300 in Lubeck. He's 33, not married. He has a trading office in 2 towns, and he has 1 ship, and he is respected. Okay, so this is me, the inexperienced merchant, Blaise Pascal, from Lubeck. On the 10th of May I started my thing, blah blah blah. I'm 22. I have 1 town but 3 ships in my fleet, and I'm respected as well. Here you can see excuse me, here you can see the expedition discovery locations. So what this is, sometimes or later on in the game, you can send ships in this direction. For example, you can send them here, and they'll trade honey and iron goods for spices and pottery. Now pottery is something I can create here, so that's not really important, but spices is, because spices isn't created on or in any town on the map that we're playing on, except for in the Mediterranean. So that's why you send your ships in these to these places. But that's only something you'll do once you've got a big fleet and you can spare a few boats. This is the public bathhouse, and as you can see, there's somebody in the bath right now. I can have a bath. Last time was more than 3 weeks ago, and I can talk to this person, and I can bribe this person. I can give him money, as much as I want. I can give him millions if I want to. And what that does is that person will be swayed to vote in my favor in whatever election or council meeting, etc. thing that's going on. He'll be on my side. So that's a nice way to corrupt the government and get what you want. Anyway, it's this video has gone on for long enough. I'll upload it, and yeah, leave a comment. Tell me what you like. If you want me to talk about something, suggest a name for a new ship. Forever Alone is already taken. And yeah, I'll talk to you next time.